Hi guys, welcome to our channel Crickautions. So in this video we're going to see the review of two games. Two southern sides, playing in each of these games. The CSK was a Saraj game, and the other game, the battle, the Royal Battle, or rather the Battle of the Royals, as I would like to call it, Royal Challengers Bangalore and the Rajasthan Royals. So, firstly, getting into the Chennai Super Kings versus Sunrise Hyderabad match. It was held in Hyderabad, the Rajiv Gandhi International Stadium, and more importantly, Pat Cummins did a brilliant job as captain, in my opinion. Restricted Chennai Super Kings to a total, all the SRH bowlers bowled really well, restricting CSK to a very good total of 165 and 166 to get. I thought on that wicket, they were definitely 10 to 15 short as far as Chennai Super Kings were concerned. But then, very good batting from Shivam Dubey, as far as CSK's point of view is concerned. But otherwise, it was Ajinkya Rahane and Ruturaj Gaikwad who played hand in arms, but maybe were could have played at a better strike rate, to be very honest. But then I thought that the situation demanded their role, so they played their respective roles according to the situation. Right, so 166 to get. What did Sunrise Hyderabad do? I mean, they did the best thing possible. They got to a very, very explosive start in the power play, and at the end of 6 overs, they were 78 for no loss. So, which meant that it was the game was done there, to be very honest. And more importantly, so Travis Head was dropped initially by Moeen Ali. So I think from there on, the way they accelerated in the power play, I think at that point, nearly getting 13 runs an over in the power play, the game was literally done over there. So from there on to bounce back for the Chennai Super Kings, I thought maybe they could have introduced spin earlier, and that would have definitely helped CSK to get a command into the game. But yes, Chennai Super Kings, I think, should maybe use their strengths a little better. I mean, spin has been their strength over the past few years now, and if they could use spin better, I think that would be a very good option. And more so without the likes of Matisha Patirana and Mustafizur Rahman, I think the bowling attack doesn't look as threatening as it is with the inclusion of both these overseas fast bowlers. So I think that if either of them get fit as early as possible, I think that would be a great helping hand for the Chennai Super Kings. But otherwise, an all-round performance, a magnificent performance there from SRH. So in all departments, they were perfect, and Pat Cummins is leading the Orange Army really well, to be very honest, because in my opinion, I think that they're strategically doing it right, and they're approaching it in the right ways, more importantly. So that's what is helping them, get those results in this tournament. So that was the game for the Chennai Super Kings and the Sunrise Hyderabad. As I've mentioned, Pat Cummins has really captained very well up to this point, in my opinion, and very good captaincy from Pat Cummins, as he has spoken. And both of these teams are in a similar situation now. Have played 4 games and have had 2 wins and 2 losses each to their names. So at this point, it's even Stevens for both these southern teams. Right, so getting to the other game, Royal Challengers Bangalore and the Rajasthan Royals. So in this particular game, it was held at the Jaipur stadium, that is the Savai Man Singh Stadium, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. So in that particular stadium, in my opinion, what I think is that RCB batted first, and I actually think that was a great thing for them, because at that particular venue, more importantly, we have seen that teams who have batted first have had a very good record. So in that manner, I think Virat Kohli had a magnificent day with the bat. Yes, I mean, got a very, very good 100, carried his bat through, got 113 runs to his name, but had the joint slowest 100 as far as IPL is concerned. But nevertheless, I think that his 100 once again has helped Royal Challengers Bangalore reach a very good total of 183. So, and from there on, what actually happened? I mean, in my opinion, I think that single-handedly Virat Kohli is taking the Royal Challengers Bangalore with the bat, in my opinion. Yes, Faf du Plessis contributed with a very handy 44 runs to his name, but I think that someone like Faf du Plessis, or rather someone like a Glenn Maxwell, who's an X-factor player who can literally change the game at any point in time. So I think definitely someone like Faf du Plessis, or rather someone like Glenn Maxwell, should step up. And if someone like Cameron Green can be given that concrete position, I think his batting position has been wavering around, and I think that's been a massive issue as far as Cameron Green's batting position is concerned. And if they can, set a concrete position as we have spoken before, I think he'll definitely start delivering consistently with the bat. Right, so 183 runs, a major chunk of runs, being contributed by Virat Kohli, and more so he's the orange cap holder. And in my opinion, he's miles ahead from second position. That is from Riyan Parag, who's at the second place. And in my opinion, I think that this season would be a very, very good season with the bat for Virat Kohli, and more so will be a huge contender for this orange cap moving ahead in the season. Right, so getting into the second innings, I thought that 184 to get Jos Buttler had a great start to the innings, and to be very honest, I think that yes, Yashasvi Jaiswal initially lost his wicket, but then from there on, Jos Buttler and Sanju Samson, an excellent 140 odd run partnership, and I thought that Sanju Samson got a very good 50s to his name, and Jos Buttler ended up scoring a magnificent 100. In fact, his sixth IPL 100. Yes, and more importantly, what I think is that someone like a Sanju Samson, started to accelerate in the initial phases of the game. So what did that do is that maybe Buttler, who was slightly out of form in the past few games, it has helped him to recover and get that get that flow right in, and helped him to play for a while. And because at the other end Sanju Samson was attacking really well, so that helped Jos Buttler stay in for a while, and we know that if Jos Buttler can settle in, what he can do. And Jos the boss, he delivered perfectly for the Rajasthan Royals, and it helped them cross the line easily, and more so they are now placed at the top of the table pretty comfortable, and looking very good to qualify for the playoffs. But then I personally feel that they should take one game at a time and move ahead, because they've perfectly having that bowling combination, batting combination has been very good. So if they can stay patient, take one game at a time, they can definitely qualify for the playoffs. Right, so what about the Royal Challengers Bangalore? Maybe definitely a cause of concern in my opinion at the moment. They are they have just won one game against the Punjab Kings out of the 5 games that they have played. Definitely a few things that has to be changed, and definitely if they can make those small changes, a massive comeback is definitely possible, guys. So guys, if you like this video, do like and share it with your friends, and do put your thoughts in the comment section below, and please subscribe to our channel. Thank you.